Hi guys, and welcome back to Manor Lords, where we will be checking out the new High Peaks map that recently was released. And let me zoom out here. We can just take a look and we can see we are living within a lovely, lovely valley with mountains on either side of us. And if I zoom out here, we'll see that we have 4 regions that we can conquer. And on this particular map, what's his name? Hildebolt. Hildebolt is all the way over here, and we're all the way over here. But it won't take long before we are meeting right here in the middle. So if we check out our resources, I'm pretty happy with what I have so far. I've got the iron deposit and the fish, and both of those are rich deposits. And then we've got a little bit of clay, some animals, and like always, we got the stone. So I'm going to go ahead and hit pause, and I'm going to try to just plan out how I want to set up my city. So it looks like maybe over here would be a good spot to set up the main city. I can always try and move the wild animals a little closer to like over here if I wanted to. Or, we can even just leave them there because this seems like a fairly small region compared to some of the other maps. It seems like just everything's just a touch smaller. But before we get started, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. I'm trying to get this video to at least 200 likes before I publish the next video. And also, if you're enjoying these long form videos, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay, let's dive right in. I'm going to go ahead and start the village off as I normally do with a logging camp. So let's see where I want to put the logging camp. Now, I've never noticed if you put the logging camp on the edge of your territory, I wonder if the people would go into the other territory to get trees and logs and stuff. That's an interesting thing to test out. But I don't see any really great areas for me to put the logging camp, so I'm just gonna stick it right around here for now. Yeah, right in the middle of here, right next to the stream. We will put that right there and connect the road. All right, so now I'm going to actually turn up the construction priority on that. So now the people over here are going to start walking over there to go build that. Now, while they're doing that, let me just plan out where I want my main central city area to be. We're just going to end that conversation. Okay, so, yeah, I think I want to stick everything in this area. Yeah, I guess honestly, right here is probably a really good spot for it, even though it's going to carve up into these trees here. Yeah, this is a really small territory, and that's interesting. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get it. Let's get it. Let's commit. All right, so I'm going to grab the corpse pit, and I'm going to try to make this a little bit more organized rather than just throwing houses and everything else in randomly. So now I'm using the corpse pits mostly just for a guide right now so that I can create some sort of nice centralized space here. Okay, so that actually fits really well right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and connect these roads. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to start deleting some of the corpse pits. And I'm going to put a road all the way through here. Yeah, I think that's going to work. All right, now to finish this, let me go ahead and delete all of these corpse pits because I don't need them anymore for my the design here. Okay, now with all of the corpse pits demolished, I'm gonna now go in here and I'm gonna connect all these side roads here so it goes around in a, what is this, an octagon? And then, oh, that one's a little funky, isn't it? Yeah, let's fix that. All right, remove that, and let's just fix that a little bit nicer. All right, so now with that done, I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna make a few more roads coming out this way. And I took out the corpse pits because I want this to be just a bit wider. And I'm just kind of like eyeballing it. I actually don't think it is very much wider, actually. So I'm going to redo this side. All right. Make it just a little bit wider. And that's to give me more room for some of the industry buildings that I want to build. So the houses I'm going to have on the outskirts, and these are going to be veggie plots, or maybe I will unlock the orchardry. I might do beekeeping at some point. All right, so now with this finished, let me just go ahead and connect all these roads up to the main road here. We'll give them a lot of different entrances and exits, so it's not too difficult to get in here. All right, so now we're going to get into the other buildings that we need to get built. So one of the first ones is going to be the well, and this one I'm going to put probably, eventually I'll have a couple. I'll have like a few over here, a few over there. But I'll always just do one for now, and I'll just put it right here. The granary, we can put this right here in the center. And then the storehouse, we're going to put this in the center. And these are going to be our two main centralized buildings. And everything's just going to grow out from that. Now, I also want to do another hitching post. I'm going to do this down over... Yeah, I guess, no, I'll put it right here, so it's more of in a central area. Now, for the marketplace, I don't really have to do that right now, but I'm hoping I have enough space in here for that, but it looks like I don't. Which is a bit of a bummer. But that's all right. I'll just do, I guess we'll just use up a little bit of this space here. We don't need it to be very big, so it's not a huge deal. I do want more than two, though, so maybe it does have to be a little bit bigger than that. Let's do a whole edge. That's good. All right. We really need to have this guy built. And because we need to start getting in some more timber right away. So let's go ahead and speed this up. And I'll wait for this little sucker to get built here. All right. We'll have a couple people over there gathering some of the timber that we need. Meanwhile, it is starting to rain, so this is very bad for the food and the supplies that are hanging out over by our original campsite. So these things can start to get destroyed basically by the rain. So very important now that we get these other buildings completed as quickly as possible. I do have a feeling that some things are about to get spoiled anyways, so... Yep, supplies are getting soaked. These guys are taking a little bit of time. Oh, you know what? Let's put a road through here straight to the supplies. This will help us, actually. I should have done this to begin with because it's taking them forever to get all the supplies where they need to go. So that should speed things up. I'm going to add one person in the granary, one person in the storehouse. They're already going to set up their stalls to sell stuff. And we are desperately running out of food already because I think all of our food basically got destroyed. So let's put this on slow so we're not speeding through time anymore. And I'm going to go ahead and start building our food sources. All right, so Fisherman's Hut goes right there. Hunting camp, I will put that down here on this main road. All right, so now my people just need to deal with their hunger as long as possible until they get this building built right here. All right, finally done. I'm going to throw both of our extra people in here to fish because we desperately need food. So they're going to be fishing. I'm not going to be building anything else until they gather a little bit of fish and people stop starving. We definitely need to start building our houses though. So I'm going to set them up now while we're waiting for the food to come in. So hopefully these are, I could have made this a little larger, to be honest with you. These backyards might be a little tiny for what I was hoping to do. All right. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll do that one. Yeah, and honestly, I think I'm going to, let me pause this really quick. I think I'm going to try to extend this so it's a little bit bigger. Let's remove that side and we'll come out a little further. Okay, so that's not a terrible amount of space. It still seems a little much for the houses to have that much room for the houses. So I'm just going to play around with this for a little bit and see if I can get that space there to be just a little tiny sliver of space. Which I guess that's a little bit better. Not really super better, but I bet that's about as good as I'm going to get it on this one. So I'll just go ahead and accept that. All right, now with this side, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to delete the road here, and I'm going to try to make this just be a little bit bigger than it was. So we'll take the road and we will extend this out a little further, maybe a little further than that even. Come down this way. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit play. We'll have people fishing again. Okay, so that one, see how big that is? And that's not good. I don't want that. So you basically just play around with it and see what kind of different styles you can get on these. All right, so look at that. That's all right. I'm going to accept that one. And this side, I may just, should I just delete this whole road here? What do you think? That might be a bit big, but honestly, wouldn't hurt to try and see what it looks like. A lot of space for the house. A lot of space for the house. A lot more space than I'm hoping for, actually. Yeah, that's a lot. So we're just gonna play with it. See how it goes. Gotta be a way to make it a little bit more. Nope. Nope, not like that. Okay, there we go. That's good. All right, so now we got 4 houses. We can upgrade all of them, so eventually we can have 8. I do want to add a few more houses for smaller houses, though. So I will probably do that around here. And unfortunately, that is not going to work because I need them to have backyards. So we're going to do a few over here. Yeah.
Do I have to carry this alone?
All right, so now we have these 3 and then these 4 with the backyards. That is going to be a plenty of houses to start off with. I'm actually going to put these on pause because I want the other houses to get built first. And the reason for that is because people are going to start populating the houses based on the order in which they are built. So I definitely want these to get populated first because I want to start having them work on the veggie plots and whatever else I can unlock. All right, so we are no longer starving. We've gotten some fish. I'm actually going to take one person out of there and they can now start to build the houses that we have put down. So we have all of our supplies pretty much taken care of. I think I'll move this hitching post to be next to the other one. All right, so let me hit the fast forward button and we will try and get all of this stuff completed before winter so that we're not freezing when it starts to snow. So I do only have one person right now working on building, which is not ideal. I could always take someone out of the granary and or storehouse for the time being, which wouldn't be a bad idea. The storehouse, I don't think, we don't need people selling stone. We do need someone selling firewood, but I think everybody's probably pretty good on firewood for now. So let's go ahead and take that guy out of there. And then we'll have 2 people building the houses.
Bring this in, move that there.
All right, one house is completed. If you go to people, we'll see that one family has already moved in. And I will set this to a vegetable garden. So I am noticing it's taking quite a while for some of these buildings to get built. And I also built an extra hitching post to grab an extra ox. So that should help us once that ox comes in the next month or so. That will help us to move all of the supplies around. All right, we got our next house is completed. Already one family living in there. We have 3 more families to build houses for. Right now, they are technically homeless, so we're getting a bit of a ding on our approval from that. So as soon as these houses get built, we will no longer have a problem with the homelessness, and we'll start to have the approval go up. Now, we just got a new development point, and we can also form a militia now. So we'll go ahead and do that now. All right, so now that most of the houses are built, what we're going to want to focus on next is trying to boost up our approval. And right now it does say it has -7 for homeless, but that is incorrect now because everyone is in homes. So that's going to change. And it is going to automatically go up because of that. But we can do some other things to help it go up. So for one, we can see if we have enough stuff to build the wooden church, which we don't. So we'll have to gather the stuff. But once we build the church, that'll help boost up the approval as well. So that's going to be the one thing that I'm going to focus on next. So to do that, we're going to build a saw pit because we need planks. And I'm going to put this right next to the lumber mill here. Okay, construction is completed. So I'm going to go ahead and put in one person to start cutting some planks. And I'm also going to want to go up to the advanced and put a cap on how many planks they can cut at once. So I'm going to do this maybe around like 60 for now. And I might raise it up a bit later. So otherwise, they will just keep making planks. You'll have a ton of them and you'll just decimate all of your logs, which are always going to be difficult to, at least until later in the game, it's going to be difficult to keep enough logs in stock to do all the building that we have to do in the early game. Okay, we have enough goods. I'm going to go ahead and place a church over here by the houses over here. So it's kind of in the central area for all of these houses that I'm going to be building. And let's see. I also want to, I think I want to turn off snap to road because I want it to face this way. There we go. All right, we'll put that on the highest priority. There are a few other buildings that I want to build, but I don't want to place them down just yet because I really want this one to get built instantly. I do still only have one person available to build right now, so it's kind of slow going. We do have a lot of fish, so I can take someone out of the fisherman's hut to help build for now, and then we do have a good amount of planks that I can probably take this person out as well. So now I've got 3 people. They're all going to go and try to build this church. Now, as they are building, we just got a warning that we're running out of fuel. So, yes, it is time to build a woodcutter's lodge. I probably should have done this before, but did not. So I'm going to put it over here. It's going to be pretty close to the houses as well. And I'm going to make this high priority, and I'll actually put this on pause so that we can get this one built first. All right, woodcutter's lodge is finished, so I'm going to put one person over there to start cutting wood, and we will be able to increase our firewood. All right, so now that the woodcutter's lodge is built, I'm going to go ahead and take this building off of pause so that now we can get that building finished as well. All right, we finally have the church built. We have entered winter. The snow is covering all of the land. So as you can see, the church level gives us +2 approval. And then if we even upgraded the church, we'd get even more approval from that. All right, so this, yeah, look at this. This is full, completely full of timber. So I actually am going to take someone out of there. And I'll put that extra person over here to continue doing the planks. Meanwhile, I'm going to do an extra logging camp over here in this location. I don't want it right next to the woodcutter's lodge. So I'll set it up over here and we will try to get it to go after these trees.
Keep your hearth warm and your home cozy.
All right, so the next thing we need to focus on is having a clothing supply. So in order to do that in the early game here, we need to go to the industry. And we're going to set up a tannery, I believe. It's probably going to be the easiest thing. Yeah, because we have our wild animals over here. So go ahead and put the tannery in. And I'll put it right here, I think, in the center of town. It's a good spot for it. Actually, over here, I think is a better spot. I'm going to turn snap to road back on. All right. We have tons of planks now. So I'm going to take the plank worker out of there. And I'm going to put them on this logging camp right here. Now we have sighted a bandit camp and the other ruler is about to go attack them. So let's zoom out and take a look at what's going on. All right, so here's several bandit camps right here. There's one right there. So looks like they are probably going to come and attack both of these guys, actually. So you know what's really what I want to do? I want to come and I want to snatch up all of those goods while they're fighting. So I think that is actually going to really work out for us. But the problem is, I kind of want to avoid this bandit camp because I don't want to attack them. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I only have 10 people. So I'm going to have to try to skirt around this. Maybe, hopefully, they don't see me. Well, so wish me luck. Here we go. I'm going to rally them right over here. Somewhere. There we go. I'll rally them there, and then let's hit play. And I think the best way is going to be to come up maybe this way. So I'm going to send them up this way. We'll try to skirt around the top of here.
Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Yes. Pick up the pace.
Okay, successfully passed this one without having to get into a fight, as I only have 10 people and I would totally lose. So what I'd like to do now is kind of just get close enough, but not too close. I don't want them to come after me.
Yes, sire.
And then I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on what these other people are doing here. All right, so they are, yeah, they're coming around. Let's speed this up a little bit. They're coming around this way, and they're going to start gathering the attention of our bandits here. Oh, there's suddenly 3. Wow, I thought there was only 2. All right, so yeah, there they are. All right, so the bandits, oh, they caught wind of them, so let's go ahead and get our, let's get our guys.
My lord.
We're going to come and we're going to snatch all of their
Yes,
stuff.
sire.
Oh no, I have to come around this way.
Faster.
All right, well, we'll see.
Pick up the
Hopefully that
pace.
works. All right, so I'm going to speed up and have them come around this way.
Run.
So they're fighting 2 groups at once, so that's very interesting. All right, let's snatch this one first. Yep, and they have succeeded, so now they're going to come and try to get all the goods over here. But we're going to grab them first. So I'm going to send resources to the nearest town. And they are a busy bee. They are already claiming their first territory as well.
Run.
All right. Now we snatched all those goods. We didn't have to fight for them or anything. And it is, I'm thinking that they are now going to try and go and attack this camp, which will, I guess, try to do the same thing with them. I hope they're not coming after me, because that would be bad. But for now, we're just going to go and hide over here. All right, so here they come. There they go. Okay, they've got them. Now they're going to go fight, and we're going to see if we can beat them over here before they win and grab the goods. Oh, they just won. Oh, let's get it. Yes, we just got it. Perfect. Send resources to the nearest town. Now we have a lot of money here to work with, and which is definitely a good thing. These guys are still coming. I don't know which way they're going to go. Is there another camp? They're still coming this way. I don't know if they're going to come and attack me now. I hope not. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just disband my guys for now. Maybe they'll get rested. They don't usually come and attack. So I'm surprised they're coming this way. Oh, and this is the land that they have claimed right there. So, yeah, right next to ours. So I think they're going to just try to exit out this way. That's my assumption here. And we did grab one new development point here. So I'm going to unlock the orchard. And I'm going to set up orchards here and here. Now, those are going to take about 3 to 4 years before I start really producing a good amount of apples to help feed all of our people. But once we do, it'll be a really good source of food. All right, so I think all of the buildings are pretty much built. I don't have any new ones that I have to do right this second, but I do need this person to go over here and start hunting for the animals. So I'm going to put our last person over here to hunt the animals, and we can get some hides, and then we can start using those hides for the tannery.
Summer's coming soon the beating sun.
And that'll give us our last requirement before we can up upgrade all these houses. We are almost at a 50% approval, so eventually, once it goes a little bit above that, we will start to get some more people moving into our little village, and we'll have more workers to deal with all of the stuff that needs to get done. So who are these guys? Looks like they have vanished. So they're gone. Don't need to worry about them. I do need people. I need people in my town, though, so let's speed up. We're in April. Oh, they're there. They were hiding in the woods. That's interesting. Yeah, they're just hanging out. They're just walking. They're just strolling past, saying hi. So our approval has gone up. We now have a good market food variety, which means we're starting to get in some veggies, probably. So if we go over to granary here, yeah, we got a little bit of veggies, and then we still have some fish. All right, we got our first brand new family. So what I want to do is I want to actually build a few more houses, and I'll use this new person to help build them while everyone else is working. I'm going to throw a couple houses over here, and actually, before I put them there, I want to do a few more over here, actually. So let's put a few over here first. All right, so now that these are all built, I'm actually going to upgrade the vegetable farms to have an additional living space for a new family. And I don't think that I'm going to upgrade the orchards, because I don't think having two families, if I'm correct, I don't know, let me know in the comments, but I don't think having two families helps to produce the apples faster. So I will leave those as they are, and then I will start building more houses over here. All right, so now we have plenty of new housing for people to move into. So I will leave that how it is for now. And then I'm going to want to build a few more things here. First thing, we're going to want to start doing some trade. So I'm going to do the trading post. I'm going to put that right here, right in the center here. We're also going to want to start mining. So I'm going to put down a few mining pits. Here's one over the iron. We'll connect that with a road. And then the other one is going to be, where is it? The clay. And then we'll just connect that as well. And because we are very close to, we actually are able to now start upgrading to level 2 houses. I'm also going to do that as many as I can. All right, so I'm waiting on planks now. Let's go ahead and put someone over here to start producing the planks again. And we just got our next settlement increase. So if we go up here, let me put this on slow. If we go up here and take a look, I have several options I can do. So I can, if I wanted to do some rye cultivation, we could then unlock that. We can also do beekeeping if we want to do that. I do have the iron, so basically what I know I definitely want to do is go down here and do basic iron making. Because I want the helmets, and I want to be able to build, I want to be able to make some plate armor and mail armor and stuff like that. So, and then that'll give us advanced, eventually we can get down to advanced armor making, and yeah. So for the time being, I think I will, maybe should I go with beekeeping? Here's another good one. I'll have to think about what I want to do, actually. I'm not going to use this right now. I kind of want to just percolate it in my mind. But this is another good one for the advanced pond keeping. This will allow you to fish in the winter and also increase the capacity of the fish. So we do have a rich deposit of fish, so that would be... It wouldn't be terrible. We don't necessarily need it, but this would be a reason if we start running out of fish. It might be a good idea to use that, but I'm not going to use it right now. I'm going to wait just a little bit. All right, a few more burgage plots upgraded, and we will get to another. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like it's time to figure out if we want to go and attack. Yeah. So let's see if we just got a another ruler's coming to attack this new bandit camp that just popped up. So I do have 18 people now in my army, and I think that is enough to go and attack and try to win. And the reason why I want to attack this time, I want to get the influence from taking them out. So I'm going to bring my people over here. And I'm going to have them run for a little bit, just so they get there a little bit faster. Yeah, their fatigue isn't too bad, so I'm not worried about that. All right, they've spotted us. They are now going to come and try to attack us. I'm going to go ahead and set them to attack, and I'm going to put them on push forward. All right, and here we go. Here we are starting the fight. Now, while we're fighting, where is the other army? Okay, they're over here. They're pretty far away still, so we got plenty of time to beat their butts and then get the bandit camp supplies. All right, we just won. Let's go grab our supplies. And because of that, we have now gotten 360 influence. And I think because I have a good amount of regional wealth, I'm actually going to send the supplies, the bounty now to... Go ahead, grab it. Yeah, I'm going to send it to the treasury. That gave us 122 in our treasury now. Alright, so let's see. Are there any other bandit camps hanging out? I don't see any. I'm going to send our soldiers back home. Alright, so I should have enough resources now to build the stonemasons camp, stonecutters camp. So as you can see, we're actually already starting to produce a few apples. And this is only maybe the second year. So it does start producing pretty quickly, but it just is a slower rate than it's going to be later on. So now that we have quite a few level 2 burgage plots, I see that we're already starting to have a little bit of an issue with people walking down the street and going to get some food, apparently, even though our marketplace is full. So I'm not sure if that's just some sort of glitch that they just haven't done an update for or anything like that, or if I need to put more marketplaces out or more people in the granary. So I guess I'll experiment with that. But we also want to start fulfilling some of these other requirements here, such as the church level 2. So to upgrade the church, we need some roof tiles. And so that's going to require us to go over here and mine a little bit of the clay. And then we're also going to want to build the clay furnace, and I'll put that right next to the clay mine. Well, you know what? Do they go? I might want to put it next to... Actually, I'll just build another one. I'm going to build a storehouse over here. So then we should be able to have this be just for the clay. Now we also have iron. The iron mine is finished, so I'm going to put someone in there to start mining the iron ore as well. Now we are starting to go through our trees fairly quickly. So I am going to want to put down a forester's hut and have that ready so that I can have someone go in there and start trying to plant trees to keep our trees from being totally decimated. All right, so we have a good amount of stone, so I can take that person out of there for now because I think that's going to last us for quite a while. And let's see if we have enough resources now, yes, to build the manor. And I'm going to go ahead and do that over somewhere. Maybe right here. Maybe I'll just do it right here in the middle of this area here.
You'll swear they was picked this very morning.
And then I definitely want to put a tax office. And if I can, which doesn't look like I'm going to have enough, I want to do a garrison eventually, but I'll just start with this for now. Okay, so now we're in the process of creating the roof tiles. So once we get those stocked up, we can upgrade our church. What we're also going to want to do is try and create some more clothing, different types of clothing for our people. So for that, we can either try and build a weaver's workshop, and we'll have to figure out how to get either wool or yarn. Or we can do an extension on one of these buildings and do a cobbler's workshop, which actually is probably going to be the way I'm going to go. So I'm actually going to do that right now. Next thing I want to do is I want to do a bower's workshop extension. Oh, we got another army. Let's go ahead and zoom out and see where they're going. All right, here is the bandits. Definitely want to go and try to take care of them right now. Oh, and actually I have retune, which I can actually upgrade. I don't have much money to do that, but I can do maybe one or two. All right, so now I can take both these guys out and have them go attack the bandits together. So let's go ahead and rally both of them. And then I'm going to send them straight over here. And I think they come up this way, so yeah. All right, here we go. Let's pause this really quickly. Oh, these guys are actually way farther ahead than they should be. So we're going to pull them back until the other guys catch up. There's only 7 of them. They can't take them on by themselves. No, no. All right. All right, we have succeeded. Let's go grab our camp. And now we have 970 influence, so that's pretty good. And I'm actually going to send these guys right back home. They can get back to work. All right, so again, we have plenty of regional wealth right now. So I'm going to send all the resources here to my treasury. And then we get back to building up our town. Now we do have a trading post. I am going to want to order a horse for that. But I want to upgrade these stables first. Our manor is built. So I'm going to go ahead and bump up the fuel stockpile here. And then we're going to start the taxes. So our approval is pretty good. 64 is not bad. Taxes is going to make it go down a little bit. So I'm going to start this off at about 10. And then the tithe is going to take our food. It's going to take about a certain percentage of our food and give it to the church, which is going to give us influence. So I'm going to start this off at like maybe 6. And this other ruler's army is going to keep announcing their presence until they are totally gone. All right, so now we have our cobbler's shop working on making shoes. We have our bower's workshop. I'm going to have them work on making war bows for now. And I'm going to set the product limit on this to probably, I'm going to say 60. Now for trade, what I want to do is set up a trade route for war bows. I'm going to have to pay 50 shillings for that, but that's okay. So I'll set that up right now. And then I want to keep in at least 36 war bows in stock. Now, there are a couple more extensions that I'm going to want to do. Eventually, I'm going to want to do a brewery, but we're not ready for that just yet. I also am going to want to do a tailor's workshop, blacksmith's workshop, and for now, the joiner's workshop we're going to need as well. So the most important ones for the time being, I think, are going to be either the joiners or the blacksmiths. So since I want to start producing weapons, I think I will start with the blacksmith. We're going to need both of them, actually. So I might go ahead and just do both of them right now. All right, so we can either produce large shields, which we actually will need for our army. Our spear militia will need the large shield. So we'll start producing that right now. And for the blacksmith, we will start producing spears. So we'll get our full army set up with that. Now we already have about 19 war bows. If I wanted to, I could even set up a militia unit. I don't think they need small shields. I think all they need is war bows. So I might do that now, and then I can always disband them if I decide I want to change them out for something else. Now we do only have 3 available living space left, so I do want to start working on building some more burgage plots. I think I will set them up on this side. Oh, I just realized I'm missing one component to being able to produce spears, and that is the iron slabs. So we are gathering some iron ore, but we need to turn that into iron slabs. So I need to build. Let's close that really quickly. Okay, I need to build the not the smithy, the bloomery. That's it. So I'm gonna set that up right here. And I'm gonna put this on highest priority so we can get that done, because we don't really need the houses to be completed. We need this done. All right, so now that that's finished, I'm going to add one person here. I'm going to increase their fuel stockpile to like 10. And then so we'll start to produce the iron slabs now. Okay, so we are moving along quite well. What we're going to want to do is start trying to focus on building a tavern now. So for the tavern, we are going to need... We're going to need to build the brewery extension, and then we're going to need to import either some malt or some barley. So I will go ahead and do this now. We'll get that started. And then I'm going to build a malt house. And we'll put that right there. And then in our trading post, I'm going to start importing some barley. I'm only going to do about maybe 6 or 7. They're quite expensive, and we won't need that much once we get it going. So what's going to happen is we're going to import some barley. Barley is going to come over here, and it's going to be turned into malt. And then our brewery is going to take that malt and turn it into beer. And then we'll be able to do our tavern, and we can fulfill the tavern supply requirement here. And then eventually we'll be able to upgrade to level 3. So, but to do that, we're also going to need to want to work on another clothing supply option, which I think we are actually. I think we have Cobbler's Workshop should be working. So we should be able to get enough shoes in stock, and also we have the tannery working on the leather. So as long as the hides keep coming in, which that might be a problem, that might turn into a bit of an issue. Yeah, we have plenty of shoes. Let's see if we have any leather. Where is it? Okay, so yeah, hides and leather, that's gonna become one of the issues, and I might even want to come over here and import a few hides as well. So import some hides here. They can turn that into leather. I'm gonna do about 7 of this as well. Now this is going to start eating through our regional wealth, which is why we do have at least one export going right now, and I'd love to do another export of something. We are going to start getting in some large shields, so I can open that if I wanted to do that. I could export iron ore if I wanted to do that, which actually I don't think, yeah, that's a minor trade, so I actually don't have to pay to open up a trade route for that. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'm going to keep in stock 50. All right, so that's going to be traded out. We'll get money from that. Let's put another forester's hut over here. Zoomed in quite quickly. Okay, so malt house is finished. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the fuel stockpile. Add someone there to start turning the malt in, or excuse me, the barley into malt. And then next thing we need to build is going to be the tavern. I'll throw this over here. We are going to need to wait for some goods to come in, though. We're out of planks. see how we're doing on... Okay, yeah, we're just waiting for them to get made. We've got plenty of resources here.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
Okay, there we go. We can build it now. Oh, we have another bandit camp, and when the other army is going to come and try to sniper it. Let's go ahead and grab all of our army here. We're going to send them over to start kicking some butt. It's kind of in the same spot as it was before. So let's send them over here, and I'll have them line up right there.
Pick up the pace. Fire. Hold your ground. Push forward. My lord. Fire. Rip their heads off.
All right, our army is a pretty good sized army right now, so we are able to take out these bandits very easily.
Men.
All right, let's send our army back home.
Faster. Your orders. Run.
And this time we are running a bit low on some regional wealth here, so I am going to, once I grab this bandit camp,
My liege.
I'm going to go ahead and send that to the nearest town. Oh, we can start upgrading a few more houses here. This house, man, I don't know what's up with you. They seem to have a problem going down the street to get their food and stuff, so... I've noticed this on a few houses sometimes. I don't know why. It's just they can't get their butts over here. It's like a less than a block. All right, the tavern is built. All I need to do right now is to assign a family member to go, and we should... Yeah, we are getting some ale in, so that is instantly going to start making our people happy. All right, we have about 25 spears, and we have about 44 large shields. We can go ahead and stop producing some of those, and I might switch over to... produce iron parts. And for the bower, I am actually going to switch this over to now produce crossbows. So we can get some crossbows in stock. And for the joiner, I want to switch this over to small shields. All right, we're starting to get some ale here in the tavern. So we should have, yes, tavern supply is starting to get filled for a lot of these houses. And it's going to start for the houses that are closest to the tavern. We are still having a bit of a clothing issue. This house, by the way, I don't know what's going on with this house. Why they can't go get their stuff. It's a little bit strange. Nobody else is having that problem. Like these people over here. Yeah, they don't have their fuel and clothing, but they are not in desperate need. And we have plenty. Look at this. We have the food there. We have leather, so we have clothing. We have another thing of food. So I'm wondering if I need to move one of these, maybe closer over here to these guys. This just seems ridiculous, but let me see if I can fit a little marketplace in this. Yeah, I can.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
All right, so as weird as this is, I'm going to try to move one of these. I'll move this one because it has less stuff. I'm going to relocate this over here to this marketplace. And I'm hoping this will help to solve the issue of these people not being able to walk down this way. Maybe they can walk down that way. Yeah, so now they have no food. They're lazy. Lazy bums not going to get their food. All right, so now once we get some clothing, some extra clothing, we should be able to upgrade these houses to level 3. And as far as the clothing, let me check and see what we have. Yeah, we have shoes and leather. So it should get filled pretty quickly.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Let's see, the supplies are there. They are. That's food. Yeah, that's the supplies. All right, so we just need, I guess it looks like we might need another stall, which means I need to put this last person over here in the storehouse, and then they will build another stall here to sell goods. Because I guess the problem I'm seeing, I suppose, is that the generic storage here is filled. So it's only filled with leather and firewood, so I guess they can't sell anything else. So once we get this built, we'll see if we can start selling other things here. All right. So now we've got shoes over here in this common goods stall. And look, we've just filled the requirement. So that must have been the issue. Now, as far as upgrading these, it looks like we need a lot more tiles. So we had stopped producing those for a little bit, and I'm gonna have to start doing that again. Problem is, I need someone. Actually, I'll just put this last person over here in this clay furnace, and I think I'll have to take someone out of somewhere. I just gotta figure out where I want to take the extra person away from. All right, our firewood is good. I'll take that person away and put them over here to continue collecting the clay over here. All right, so let's fast forward and we will start to produce clay. We can also, because this is not going to last forever. We're not halfway through, but we're pretty close. We can also start to import some clay once this runs out, if we need to. Okay, looks like we may have another bandit camp, which we do need because I need a little extra regional wealth here. So I'm going to grab my soldiers. And let them rally up over there. And let's go find this bandit camp. There they are.
Pick up the pace. Runners, stay still.
My liege!
Here we go, boy. It's time for war. Fight to the last man.
All right, we won.
My liege.
Let's go ahead and grab the camp. All right, let's send the resources to the nearest town, and then we'll send our soldiers back home. All right, so that gave us a good amount of regional wealth, which I may want to use for trading. So let's take a look at what we can trade. That might be a really good option here. We are making some crossbows, so that might be a good one to start trading those, as well as the small shields. We're starting to get a good number of those as well. So, since I am going to be doing a little bit more trading, I want to go up here, and I think I'm going to select trade logistics. All right, and I can even reduce the import prices, so I'll do that as well. All right, so this will make opening up and importing stuff a bit cheaper for us. Let's see, let me do small shields. Maybe I'll do crossbows and small shields. Let's see if I have enough money for that. I'm going to keep in about 36 in stock of each of these. All right, so the crossbows are going to be a really lucrative export. That's 8 compared to these 2 are 5. All right, so with the remaining money that I have, I think I will go ahead and upgrade more houses. Yeah, this seems to be one of the glitches I'm noticing, is that when the other army is traveling through your city now, if you hit fast forward, it'll stop you because they will notice, oh, there's the army. So then it switches over to normal speed. All right, so our militia has returned. Let's disband them. And we're still waiting on the... Yep, there they are. Okay. And we can disband them as well. And hopefully this army gets out of my territory, because that's kind of annoying. All right, so we have a lot of exports now going. That should help us. I'm going to add another family here. And I'm also going to order another horse for them. Let's see, I have 3 oxes and 1 horse. I think I'll order 1 more ox once I get that option available again in about a month. Now, our approval rating is a little bit low. It's only at 55, which isn't terrible, but I don't want it to go any lower than that. So one thing I have noticed that is if you add another church, I believe that raises your approval a little bit more. So I might add 1 or 2 more churches. Maybe one on this side. So I'm gonna hit fast forward so we can get that built quickly. All right, we got another settlement increase, which means we can unlock something else in the development wheel. I am unsure what I want to unlock. Let me just go out and check and see how everything's going. Our fish is looking a little sad. But we are fully stocked, so should start getting oh, okay, let me see. Now our enemy here is about to claim the last piece of land, which is actually kind of maybe a good thing, because if I have enough people here, let me see. You know, I don't really have enough people. So if we have enough soldiers here, I can then fight him for that territory, which I think I want to try. I'm going to go ahead and try to upgrade as many of these as I can, because I don't have that much money to work with, but all right, I can only have 12 right now, and that's because I did not build my garrison tower. So I'm going to try to do that now. Let's see if I have enough resources. All right, let me pause again. So I think I might disband these guys so that we have enough crossbow and spear militia. So I've rallied them, and now I'm going to hire some of these militia to help me out. So that'll give me a total of about 5 units. If I can hire all of these. Crossbows, archers, brigands, heavy archer, light archer. All right, I'm gonna hide this guy and this one. Okay. So now we have 2 mercenaries, and they spawn. Where did they spawn? They spawned right here. So actually, that's not terrible. I'm going to go ahead and get my folks over here. All of my guys. And I'm just going to have them walk. And we're going to set them up over here. No, I accidentally clicked the buttons. Hold on. Sorry about that. All right, so I'm just going to have them walk over there. And hopefully I can get to this area a bit before the claiming happens, because I need to make sure I click on the resolve the claim on the battlefield before they finish claiming it. So I want to set them up here because it'll be higher ground. So hopefully that'll give me a little bit of an advantage. So yeah, I'm going to set them up right here in the middle of this. And then we'll just have them all kind of line up. Oops. Gosh darn it. Have them all line up here in the middle of this high ground here. Alright, let me speed up and let's get them in position. Alright, they are almost there. I do want to go ahead and probably click this now, since they are very close to finishing it. And here we go. Oh, there they come. They're already there, so I'm gonna have my other people run to get into position. Now, the battlefield is all the way over here. I'm gonna have these guys kind of hang out up here. Maybe I would love it if they could be able to shoot down at everybody. So let's see how many people they have. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we're good, unless we get more people showing up. Do we have any on this side coming? No, we don't. Okay. These guys may need to stay right here. Yeah. I think that's gonna be best for everybody. We'll put them in this little field. I don't know about these guys, but I'm hoping... Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be able to shoot from down here. Alright, let's put them there. Let's move all these guys up a little closer.
Pick up the pace.
These guys, why are you going all the way over there? Come over here. Alright, let's speed up. Get everybody in position. Alright, we've arrived. I'm gonna kind of just rearrange these guys a little bit. Put these guys back here as well.
Pick up the pace, men.
Put them there. You guys come back this way. Alright, you're in a strange formation. Okay. And then these guys. They are coming up here. Okay. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. That was not great. Alright, let's have everybody retreat because they're trying to... Are they going up there? Yeah, they're trying to come up and take the high ground again. So everybody come down, come back this way. We're going to climb up this way.
Orders! Advance!
All right. Yeah, that totally changed how I was planning to fight this fight. Let's put these guys up here. You come up here.
My liege! My liege! My lord! My liege!
Units, push!
My liege! Your orders! My lord!
Yes, sir!
My liege! Yes!
My liege! Your orders!
Orders! Forward!
Men!
Your orders! March!
All right, we only have this last unit to get. So we're going to send everybody after them.
My liege! Advance!
All right, we have won. That was not too difficult, actually. I'm going to go ahead and disband the mercenaries that I had hired. And now we own this territory. And we're going to send our soldiers back home. And we didn't lose too many people. I'm not too sad about that. All right, so let's check out our new territory. Now we have, rich clay deposit. That's really nice. We have the rich wild berries. That's also nice. A little bit of iron, a little bit of wild animals. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this one. At any moment, we can set up a new settlement here. Yeah, I'll probably do it up here on the cliff face. I think that's going to be the best place for it. All right, so in the meantime, let's just make sure everything is going very well over here at our original town. Food's doing okay. It's not grand, but it's not bad either. We do have the one settlement point to work with. We are having a little bit of an issue with people getting their clothing. And that is something I am I'm not sure how to fix that. Because either that is some sort of weird glitch where people just aren't able to walk and get their goods, or what? I don't understand it. Yeah, it's just not something I get. So, to try to fix this, hopefully they have a fix for this soon, but to try to fix this issue, I'm gonna make another granary and another storehouse over here. And then hopefully they will now use these food stalls over here once they're built. So, all right, put the granary right there. Storehouse. Yep, we'll just stick that right there. All right, so now I'm going to speed up until those get fixed. All right, until those get built. Okay, so now that these are built, I've added some people in there. And they are now selling goods over here at this other marketplace. There's the food stall, the goods stall. And let's see how quickly these other houses start to fill up their requirements with these a little bit closer. Let's see if that even works. Okay, we are finally starting to see some of the requirements now get filled again. So I am contributing that to maybe that there's a second market stall over on this side. I'm not sure what the difference is. It seems like the same amount of walk to go over here than it does to go over here. So I'm not sure what the issue is there. If you guys know, let me know in the comments if there's some sort of insight that you have on that, because I am running into that issue a lot in a lot of my towns. So I'd love to know what the deal is with that. Now, as soon as I get some more logs in, why am I having such a hard time getting the logs in? Uh-oh, let's check on that. All right, ooh, look, our forester is really doing a good job. This one, not so much. We'll put another forester over here, and let me actually... We're going to adjust the work area here. And I'm going to take this person out of this logging camp because they don't have a lot of access right now to the trees and stuff. So I'm going to take them out and I'm going to put them over here into this logging camp. And you know what? These trees may not even be ready for cutting. So that might be one of the issues I'm running into. That they're just having to walk so far to cut the trees. So, let's see. Let's do something to combat that. Let's relocate all the way out here. Okay, perfect. I'm going to throw a couple of people in there now to go logging. And I think this should probably help us. I might remove someone from the saw pit. Entered into winter. My food resources are not looking that great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock the advanced pond keeping so I can continue to fish during the winter. And that should keep me from running out of food because we are starting to get quite a large population here. So we're really going to need to want to watch the food, make sure everything is a-okay with that. And looks like it may be time even to try and set up some more large vegetable plots or orchards. Okay, now we are entering into spring, and I have enough in the treasury to start a new settlement, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. We go to administration, settlers camp, and then Let's see, where is a good spot to set this up? Most of our food is going to be over here. So I think setting up over here is probably going to be the smartest way to do it, to set our town up right here. Even though it's going to be below this like upper ground area, I'd love to have it up here. But I think down here is going to be the smartest place to start off. So I'm going to go ahead and set my camp right here, sort of in the middle here. And I want them to have, let's see, I'd love to do modest. I don't think I have enough money for that. Well, I do have enough money, but I don't want to spend that much. So I think I'm just going to stick with modest for now. So let's confirm. All right, and we are set up. Here's our little settlement. Now I'm going to go ahead and start this the way I would start any new game. So it's basically same sort of strategy. We need the logging camp first. So we are going to set that up. Probably over here, I think is going to be the best place to start it. Maybe over here. We do have a rich deposit of berries, so that's wonderful. And I want to protect those from future logging issues. So I'm going to hover a building over them to see where they are located. It's going to give me these little red indicators of where all the berries are. All the way down there. Yep. Yeah, that is a huge little berry area. Okay, so I'm going to go to farming field, and I'm going to set up a field to capture all of those berries. So now this is going to protect them from if the logging camp comes and logs all these trees, it won't decimate our rich berry deposit. All right, let's set up some roads. I'll have the road come out here. And then we're going to run this road to come and all the way up here. I'm going to put down a forester's hut. And then the granary, I think I will just set this up kind of in the middle here. No, I think I'm going to plan this out a little bit better. So I kind of want to have the centralized area maybe right in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to freestyle this. Put down the granary and then... Oh, was that the granary? That was the storehouse. Put down the storehouse on the other side. I'm going to set up the market next door to that. All right. And then I'm going to sort of do a circular sort of town center here. All right. It's not going to look pretty, but that's okay. All right, so that is our town center. So from there, I'm going to just set up our main roads that are going to be coming in and out. And for here, I kind of want to have just some regular buildings with backyards. So that looks... All right, so that looks like it might be taking up a bit too much space. I'm going to redo that. Okay, so once I have the supplies, that actually looks like a really good setup for the backyards here. So I'm going to continue the circle all the way around. All right, so this is going to be houses coming around here. And then I think I will have larger houses with the vegetable backyards in these sort of larger areas here. But for now, we just need to get our main buildings built. So first one's first, we need the logging camp built. And I've put that on highest priority. Next highest is going to be the storehouse and the granary. And then finally, we'll get our forager's hut built. So we're just waiting for those to get built. Couple more buildings I want to put down is the well. I will put that down here. Then I also want to do another pitching post, and I will put that one over here. Oh, and we have started to get royally taxed. All right, let's add someone over here to collect logs. And while we're waiting for the rest of the buildings to get built over there, I'm just going to look in on our other town and see if there's any issues that I need to sort of look into. So the food, the vegetables, and the apples are surprisingly low. This should start to yield a good amount of apples. Yeah, these apple trees are very mature, so we should start getting in a good deal of apples. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade the vegetable garden. Now we do have 3 to 5 available space here for people to move into. And it looks like this house just is not getting moved into. This one only has 1 person. I might actually demolish this house because I don't want people moving into this house first. So yeah, they'll move into this one next and probably this one next. But now I also want to build another little burgage plot for a vegetable garden. And I think this is a good space for that right here. I don't know, should I move these? Nah.
Whoa, this is heavier than it looks.
Let's see how it looks. Let's plot it out and see how it looks. All right, so that's not bad. Oh gosh, I do need to move these. Okay. All right, that's fine. So we're gonna move our small stables, relocate them just over here. And then let's see if we can set this up now. Okay. All right, so that will help us with our food issue. Yeah, it's looking a little sad over here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add another fisherman's hut as well. All right, so now we've got some buildings to wait for over there. I'm gonna pop over here and see how our little tiny baby town is doing. And yep, still waiting on a bunch of stuff to get built. We do have the granary built. I'm gonna put 1 person in there to go collect supplies from that. All right, so we have all of our buildings finished here. Now I'm gonna set up the burgage plots. All right, there's our first main burgage plots, and then I'm going to do 1 large one for a vegetable garden. And I kind of want to see how one of these large areas comes out. Let's do this. Let's make a road over here. Okay, ooh, that's kind of interesting. Let me zoom in so I can see. Okay, ooh, that's not really terrible, actually. So the area for the house is going to be, if you can see that red line that my mouse is following right now, is going to be all the way over there. So we're losing out on a little bit of space over here. And then this is where the houses are going to be, but that's not terrible. All we need is enough timber to go ahead and do this. So it looks like I need 2 timber. I only have 1. Let me fast forward. And oh, there we go. Now I can go ahead and accept this build. Now I'm going to put this one as highest priority. So hopefully that one gets built first. All right, so this got built. I'm going to go ahead and set this up right away to be a vegetable garden. So the ultimate goal for this village is to get everything built up as quickly as possible. We want to try to get the manor built as fast as possible so that we can add some more Ratoon soldiers. And then we can use them to take over these other 2 regions here. So that's what I'll be focusing on, is just building this up, trying to get people to move in. We need to really try to increase the approval rating as fast as possible. So I think we're pretty good on track. We only have 5 people in the town right now, and 1 is available to help build all these buildings. So it is going to be slow, but I'm going to try to go as fast as I can with this one.
Gave the old ox a hand with the old crack. He spat it in my face and tried to calm me.
And also, while that is getting built, we just want to come over here and check on our other town to make sure everything is going well. I think our food is good. We've got a good amount of fish. Vegetables are doing well. I think the apples are really close to being... yeah, look how big those trees are. We're going to start getting some really good apple harvests coming up here soon. So I think the food here is going to be really great. We can also set something up to send food over to the other town as well, for the instances when they're going to need it. Approval rating over here is really good. It's almost 60. We only have 2 available living spaces. I don't know if I want to upgrade anything just yet. See, I can always... yeah, we can expand these living spaces here. Well, actually, it's just that one. Looks like this is the only one I haven't done, so I'll just go ahead and do it now. And yeah, I think everything's good here. We can let this run. We don't have to baby it or anything like that. Just kind of keep an eye on it every now and again. Let's throw someone over here to go fish. Yeah, we have fuel for 15 months, food for 5 months. See our fuel. We're doing really good on the fuel, so that's great. Iron, we are doing really well creating our warbows and crossbows and everything that we need for our soldiers. So that's great. Yeah, I'm going to throw someone over here in the forester's hut. And let's see, let's put 1 more person over here. Start regrowing the forests. Looks like this mining pit might be done for. Alright, so now I've checked on everything there. I'm just going to go back over here and we'll just watch this one for a bit. Ooh, look, we got 1 more house got built. We are going to need the church now, and then we also need the clothing stalls. So for that, let's see if we have enough resources to build the church. No. Oh, that's right. We need planks. So that's going to be the next building I'm going to build is the saw pit. And we'll throw this over here. And then obviously we're going to need a woodcutter's lodge as well. So I'm going to put that maybe... where's a good spot for that? Yeah, I might put it over here. For the time being, I can always move it. We got our forager going. We're in June, so I'm going to add... I'd love to add 1 more person over here, but I can't because I need them building. All right, so I might for a very short time take someone out of the storehouse and I'm going to have them go continue to forage. So that way, once winter comes around, hopefully our food situation is pretty good. Oh, look, that just jumped up to 100 berries. So I think we're pretty good. Let's see, how much food... Okay, yeah, food for 15 months for this many people. That's really good. Fuel is good. We're right on target. All right, so I'm just going to speed up a little bit, try to get all these buildings completed. Okay, saw pit is finished. So actually, I'm going to take this person now out of the forager's hut. Oh no, we're starting to get taxed. Okay. And then we're going to put them over here in the saw pit. We can grab some planks really quickly. Annual royal tax is 160 right now. So in our treasury, we're doing really good. I think every year this is going to go up though. So we need to keep an eye on that. Okay, so we have about 30 planks to work with. I'll let it go up just a little bit more. Oh, we got a settlement increase. Okay, so we have 35 planks to work with. I'm going to take that person out of there. And I'm going to put them back over here in the storage house. All right, so now that we have, looks like all of our houses are built, we have enough planks. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can build this church. Oh, it looks like we need more goods now. So we need logs. Logs got used on the saw pit, so that's why we're low on logs now. So we'll just have to wait for them to gain some logs here. Okay, so now we have enough timber. I'm going to go ahead and set down the church, and I think I'll put it... I think up here is a pretty good spot. There we go. Next, I'm going to put down the tannery. And I will put that kind of, I think, over here. Because where I want to put the hunting camp... Actually, let's put this on low priority. Because we actually don't need this built before we place down our hunting camp. So let me put that down right now. I'm going to put that right here. And I'm actually going to pause the tannery right now so that we don't continue to try to build that. So the church is going. The hunting camp is done. So because I'm still waiting on people to come and live in this new town, we still need people moving in to give us more workers. I am going to try to move around some workers here that I think I can spare for a short time. I can't spare the storehouse person for a long time, but a short temporary time I can, because I just need them over here hunting for food really quickly. And then as soon as this building gets finished, I can also use this person and either put them in the storehouse or put them in the hunting camp. All right, someone's running out of food. It's not us, so this one's fine. I can't believe you guys. I just checked you. You were doing fine on food. You're not running out of food. That's bananas. You're fine. Oh, my dyslexia is showing up again. Okay, fuel. We're running out of fuel. And this is over at the other town. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we need the woodcutter. Okay. All right, so we have a little bit here of the hides and the meat so far. So in the emergency of the fuel situation, we're going to throw this person over in the woodcutter's lodge and get that going. All right, I'm going to speed up because I want this church built so I can use this other person as a worker. Okay, finished with that. Now I'm going to put this extra person over here in the storehouse. And then I'm going to go ahead and unpause the building of this so that once I get someone available to build, they'll just go straight into building that building. Woodcutter's Lodge, we are starting to get our firewood back in order, so we are not going to freeze in the winter. Oh no, we're getting some stock damaged by weather. So that's over here, and there's not a lot we can do about that because it's kind of up to these people to, you know, fix the stock-ish situation. Granary, they should... Let's put some more people over here in the granary to go maybe pick up some food. Perhaps that'll help. storehouse. I'll put a couple people over there. Now I'm looking and I see that this town needs some planks. Let me just make sure. Do I have someone working in the saw pit? We do. Okay. Let's get some loggers going. Let's see. Over here. All right, we don't need 3 over here. They've decimated that area. So let's bring a couple back over this way. All right, the maintenance over here is finished. We should be good there now. All right, back to this one. So I do have 1 space available. So as soon as that gets filled up, I'll be able to build some more houses. All right, I'm going to take this person out, put them over here, back in the hunting camp. Approval has gone up. Oh, and back down. Went way back down. Okay. But we did at least get 1 person to move in while it was up. So that's wonderful. So now I can build some more housing for them and they can have extra space available for when we are able to get more people living here. Just want to see how this is going to look. Kind of a little wonky there. And not exactly how I want it to look. I kind of want it to look more like this first one here. Let me see if I can finagle it to that. Yeah, see, that's what I want. That's what I want right there. And let's see how this side is going to... Yep, perfect. As soon as I get enough goods, I will do that. But we'll leave it at these 2 for now. All right, so now how this 1 person is available now to build these buildings. Hunting camp is doing well with the hides.
Can't stay with his drip.
All right, so I'm going to take this person out of the hunting camp again and put them back in storage. And I'll probably leave them there now. Yeah, it looks like we still have 1 person available. And that's our builder. All right, so now that we have the tannery finished, I'm going to put this last person over here in the tannery so they can start creating some clothing, and we'll fill out some of these requirements here. We'll finish those up. All right, approval's back up to 60. So very quickly, we're going to fill up these 2 extra spaces. There goes 1. So now that I have 1 more person available to build, I'm going to build those other 2 houses. We are starting to enter winter. So I think we have enough supplies to last us the winter. We're doing really good. Yes. Fuel, food, we are doing good. We need some timber. But other than that, we just need 1 more person for the hunting camp and 1 person to build. So soon, that'll be all filled up. Okay, all the requirements are fulfilled. In order to upgrade now, we just need to wait on the timber to come in. And they're really starting to sort of decimate this area. So I'm going to set the work area to be a little bit further out. All right, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to set a limit to the planks so they don't do too many of them. So I'm going to keep it around 60. All right. And actually, since we are there, I'm just going to take this person out of there. I'm going to put them over here in the hunting camp. Now, we don't have any fruit in the winter, so we can't really forage. So I can take that person out of there. And maybe they can help out over here in the logging camp. All right, so last thing we're going to need to do is get some stone to build our manor. Let's zoom out here. Stone is over here. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a stone cutter's camp over here. There it is. And I'll just put this right here.
Summer's coming soon.
And it looks like all of our housing just got filled up with people. So we are starting to really attract some people now. Definitely want to build more burgage plots. This is sort of an odd area, which is why it's taking me a little while to figure out how I want it to be set up. I think I'll just go with the... yeah, I think I'll just go with this. All right, we are into March now, so let's take that person out of the logging camp now, back into the forager's hut. Now, if I'm not incorrect, I think I have someone working in all of these necessary buildings. I want to upgrade the storehouse because that is definitely way too full. Eventually, yeah, we're going to upgrade this as well, but it looks like we still need some supplies for that. I'm going to set the stonecutter's camp to high priority so we can hopefully get this built. I'm going to speed up and we'll wait for that to get built so we can get all of the supplies that we need to build our manor.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
All right. Let's give them a worker. Luckily, we don't need that much stone. We just need not even 50. We just need probably like 30 or something stone. All right, that's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and take this family out of here. They can go back over here, continue to help build. All right, so I've been focused on this town for a little while now, so I'm just going to pop over here and see how these guys are doing. So food's okay, fuel's good. Apples, vegetables, honey. I don't know how we have honey. That's very interesting. I don't know where that came from. If, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not harvesting any honey, but okay. Oh, we have lots of fishers. Lots of fishermen. that town's doing all right. You know what? Actually, let's maybe build another house or two. Just a couple, because we don't want to have too huge of a population. Oh, we got a new settlement increase. Wonderful. And let's see. So we are having trouble, I'm noticing, bringing in a good amount of logs, and which is affecting our planks. Yeah, we are really low on all of those. I want to... Yeah, I think I want to move the logging camp a little further out this way. So that they don't have to travel so far to go cut the trees down. All right, I'm going to have this come out this way. While I'm at it, I'm going to move the saw pit as well. Move that over there. All right, time to fill out these extra burgage plots here. All right, I'm going to slow things down a bit, kind of come up here and look and see what I can do now that I have 3 development points. So we haven't even opened up a trading building yet. I don't think this is a good location for farming or anything like that. So let's see, we got our well. Yeah, no, the farmland is, well, actually, you know what? Over here is not terrible. And then, tiny little area over here. So if we needed to farm a little bit, this actually looks like an okay area to start. I can maybe get 2 or 3 fields out of this. So it wouldn't be terrible. The other thing is I could do double the wild berries, which since we have the rich deposit, I don't know if that's really gonna be helpful. Could always do trapping for passive income of meat. We could do trees over here. Let's see, sheep breeding. Never been too much of a fan of that. It seems like a kind of a hassle. Beekeeping, I could always try beekeeping. It's kind of a slower form of getting food, but it increases your variety. So it's always kind of a plus. I think I'll go with it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And we'll put down 1 or 2 aviaries here. I'll just stick one maybe right. Wait, let's stick them over here. One there. Yeah, I'll just put them both over here.
This is heavier than it looks.
Okay, so I want to do another burgage plot in this area, and it looks like it's going to come out really well. But this well is kind of in the way, so I want to demolish that. Let's build a new one first. We'll put that up here. Oh, that's a perfect spot. So we'll put that up there. Wait for that to get built. requirements. Some of our houses are having requirement issues. So it looks like, yeah, our food supply is getting a little not great here, which it should be fine. Yeah. So they're just not going to get their food for some reason. Another one of those little weird issues where they're just not going and picking up their food. Let's see, here's the food stall over here. Yeah, they have plenty of food for sale. So it's just kind of like really irritating when they don't pick up their food. All right, so that's finished. Now I'm going to demolish this one. And then we just have to wait for the supplies to get picked up and moved. And since it is a timber, it's going to probably take a while. All right, there we go. They finally went and took that piece of wood. So now we can go over here and set up this house. That is a really huge backyard. I love it. I love it. Let's go ahead and get that built. All right, I'll go ahead and set this up right now as a vegetable garden. And that is a massive plot of land. And then we just have to wait for people to come and move into this house, which may take some time because these will need to get filled up first. All right, so with that finished, I think we might have enough supplies for our manor. Yes, we do. Okay, I'm gonna put this back on normal speed really quickly. All right, so I want to get this manor built, and I think I'll just build it over here by the stream. So that's a really nice area. I wouldn't want to live over there. So I'll just build it right here along this wall, and let's see if I can. Yeah, I want the tax office. So we'll put that. Maybe we'll put this back here. And then hopefully we can also do the garrison tower. It looks like we might have enough supplies. So we'll put that on the other side. And we'll hit commit. And I'll just do a little road all the way around here. All right. Perfect. So now we're just going to wait for that to get built, and then we will have a new set of retune pop in here, and we can use that for fighting and taking over all these other regions. Meanwhile, we also need to start building up some of our weaponry over here so we can add some soldiers to this little village as well. So let's see. Before I do anything, I just want to check and see. Remind myself of what we're building over here. All right, so yeah, we have lots of war bows, crossbows, small shields, large shields, and we have some spears over here. Now, if we go down here and we look, and looks like we have a few extra people that we can do as recruits here as well. So it looks like I need, let's do, yeah, let's do these guys, I think. Oh no, they require the sidearms. What do we have up here? We have crossbows. Okay. We can't do them. I'm going to delete them. I'm not going to do anyone just yet, actually. I want to actually produce some sidearms. So let's find our blacksmith. All right, yeah, so they are producing iron parts. I'm going to switch them to produce sidearms. And I should have a second blacksmith. Where are you? Okay, I guess I didn't have another blacksmith. I thought I had two, but it's only the one. Okay, our apple harvest is starting to get really good now. All right, so while these guys are busy creating sidearms, it might also be a good idea maybe to try to send some crossbows over to the other village. So to do that, we need to come over here. We need to build a... Let's see if I can find out where it is. There it is, the pack station. See, I think I'll put that. Yeah, I'll put it right here. And then for the other town, we want to put one in as well. So I'll put one of them. Can it fit there? Yeah, I'll put it right here. And let's fast forward to get those built. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to trade something that we are creating over here. Maybe berries. So I'll need to trade berries. Let me go ahead and add some people to go. Oh, no, we're out of berries. Okay. Take those guys out of there for now then. Put a couple of them over here in the apiaries. Oh, our other town just got a settlement increase. Okay.
Come along, lad.
Yeah, now let's order a mule for each of these. And I'm going to go to livestock. And as soon as that mule comes in, I'm going to hit this plus. And they will work specifically just for this building. Let's add a worker here. And then while we're waiting for that to get all set up, let's go back over here and we'll do the same thing. We need a mule. We need to set it up to work only for this building and then add a person. So now, as far as trading, I want to trade with Looter Flunked. And I'm going to send them... crossbows, and I want to receive berries in exchange. Berries, okay. So that's set up, and then now we need to come back over here and go back to this one, and we're going to set up the trade in reverse. So I'm going to go with Linek, it's the other town, and I'm going to send them berries, and then we're going to receive crossbows. All right, so that is set up. We should start to move product between these two towns. We are entering winter. So I think that we are in both towns. We're very good on food. We're very good on fuel. Let me just double check over here. Yeah, food is good. Firewood is very, very good. Okay. So we should be fine throughout winter with both of these towns. Not worried about anything. All right, let's get the granary finished. And I'll add another worker over here to start collecting more food. Yeah, we're still having some weird issues where people aren't going to go buy their food at the market. And I hope this is just... because I've run into this a lot in the last couple games I've played. And I hope this is just... oh, look, it just got filled. Yeah, it's very odd how that happens. I just hope it's a kind of a glitch. Because the food is over here. We got plenty. Look at all the food that we're selling. All the food that's in this one. Yeah, we're good. All right, so now we want to try to start fulfilling some of the other requirements that we need, like Tavern. We need the church level to be increased, and we need another source of clothing. So let's see. For the church level, we're going to need some more stone and a bit of tile. So we have a little bit of stone left over here. So I'm going to send someone over here to start cutting that stone up. The tile may be a little more difficult. Oh, we have a full-on clay deposit over here, which I completely forgot about. All right, let's go ahead and get in the mining zone here. All right, so as soon as that is finished and I can put someone over there to start mining some clay, then we can set up the next part of that, which is going to be the clay furnace, but I'm not going to build that just yet. I want the other buildings to get done first. So I'll just hit fast forward and we can get that done as quickly as possible. Okay. So our manor is built. Let's go ahead and upgrade the fuel stockpile. And then we can start taxing. I'm going to set this to about 10% here, and then maybe I'll do 8% tithe. All right, so now that we have our manor built, we have the newest group of Ritoon here. So I definitely want to come in here and try to upgrade these as much as I can. Yeah, we'll just do the whole thing. All right, 24 crossbows we have so far. Okay. We're still doing good on food. We're about to go into spring here in a couple months. So I'm going to go down here to the army and I'm going to set up a new crossbow militia from this town. And so we have 24 so far. That's because we only have 24 crossbows. And as soon as we get more crossbows in, this should go up to 36. All right, so then I'll have 2 crossbows, 2 Ritoon, and 1 spear militia. I definitely want another militia. I want to see if I can do the other militia here, the sidearms. Oh, it looks like I'm pretty close to being able to do that. So let's go down here to the army and see if we can set that up yet.
Finest hides in all the land.
All right, perfect. So as soon as we get a few more sidearms, it looks like, yeah, we'll get a few more people. Oh, we need a few more people up here too. I wonder if I can build some more housing. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so let's see. Where do I want to put you guys? Might stick you all over here. All right, let's grab a couple of people and have them come over here and mine for clay. So now that that got built, I'm going to go ahead and set up the other building. Clay furnace, and I'll put that... I don't want it all the way over there. Maybe I'll put it down here. Where's a good spot for you? Yeah, I'll take up this space right here. I'm okay with that. Am I okay with that? I'm not super happy about it, but Okay, nope, I have to commit. I'm gonna need to build some more housing over here though, and I don't know where I want to put it. Maybe on this side.
This is heavier than it looks.
All right, so next, I think I want to do a cobbler's workshop. And I'll do that right there. Then we can fulfill the extra clothing need for these people. Okay, let's add a worker in here in the clay furnace, and then we will start to make some tile. And then eventually we are going to be able to upgrade our church. I also want to set up a trading post as well. So let's put that. Let's put that down here. Looks like it might be time to move our woodcutter's lodge as well. So let's see, where do I want to put that? Let's just move it. Well, do we want it? Yeah, let's just move it a little bit further over this way. We definitely need some foresters to be doing a good job foresting. So let's do that. And I'm going to actually increase the workspace here to be extra large.
Summer's coming soon. And soon.
All right, good. We have enough resources now. I'm going to upgrade the church. All right, so we have enough crossbows now in this town. I think I will change over to import something else. So let's see. Instead of crossbows, I'd love to get in maybe some spears, maybe some sidearms. Let's do sidearms. Yeah, let's do sidearms. So then we have to come over here. We have to switch it up over here as well. I'm going to send them, instead of crossbows, we're going to do sidearms. All right, now, I definitely want people over here foraging because I didn't set them up in March to do that, and we're a little bit late. So we'll throw lots and lots of people over there. I may not need so many people working in the clay. No, we'll leave them in there. Now, I'm starting to build up a pretty good army, so we are very close to being able to attack and take over one of these other regions. I may just want to, I just want one more, a little more people in this village, and then I can do one more militia. All right, so we also got our trading post finished. So what I want to do is order them a horse. Let me make sure I have enough room in my stables for them. Yeah, let's upgrade these stables. All right, let's order one horse, and I'm going to have them work specifically just for this trading post. Then I want to open a trade for roof tiles, which I'm going to need a little bit more money before I can do that. So we'll need to try and trade something that we don't have to open up a major trade route for, just to get some money in really quickly. So let's see what we can trade. So I could always try to make some wood parts. That wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Perfect for boots, belt.
I believe I can do that at a joiner's workshop. All right, yeah, let's make a joiner's workshop. Let's put you... right there. All right, so we're going to set them up to create wood parts from planks. Let's see, we make sure we have enough. Yeah, we have a good amount of planks. Okay, so then I'm going to export some of those. And that's not a bad export, actually, for 5 shillings per, you know, whatever. That's not a really... It's an easy one to export. All right, so we may be having an issue with food now because I was exporting a lot of my berries to the other town. And I think instead of sidearms, we're going to have to try to get in maybe some food in exchange for something else. So let's see what let's see what we can spare here. So we can also probably send them some wood parts. Yeah, let's set this up. So we're going to send them also some wood parts. And instead of sidearms, I think we have enough. Yeah. We're going to ask for some food. And I know they have a good amount of fish. And they also have a good amount of apples. So we'll do that for apples. And we're going to need some food. We're going to go hungry. All right. So if we look over here, they've got shit for apples. So now we're going to switch that up to do fish. Right, so let's see. We're gonna receive. What are we receiving? Wood parts. Then we're gonna send them some fish. Fish for you. Fish for everybody. And switch this back to fish. Okay. All right, so hopefully that's gonna help us to not starve to death. All right, so now I think I have enough sidearms to set up another militia. I'm going to do another militia footman. And we only have 4 people available or 4 sidearms? Yeah, I don't have enough people available, so I can't do that. Yeah, let's try and like expand our population. I might have to just live with the amount of people I have right now if I want to take over something soon. Let's do some more housing over here. Alright, looks like I have enough money now. I can open up my roof tile trade route. I'm going to export some of these. We're going to keep in maybe 40. Okay, I think it's time to start a tavern. I'm going to put this over here. Is that going to fit? No, there we go. Okay. I'll put the tavern over there. I'm also going to need to import... yeah, let's import some barley. We'll import about 10 things of barley, and then we also are going to want to build our malt house. So let's see. Build the malt house. Will it fit over here maybe? It'd be wonderful if it did, but it will not. So let's see, where can we put this? We'll put it over here. All right, so we still have 2 development points to play around with. Now, if I did trapping, I could also double our meat production. Or I could go up to pelt extraction. Ooh. That would be a good one to do, actually. Yeah, let's go up this way and do that. All right, malt house and tavern are built. So let's go ahead and start supplying these with people, with fuel stockpile, and then I might even want to. Let's not do overstock just yet. I might even want to upgrade this, but I think I'll wait a little bit just to see how it goes from here. I think we'll be pretty fine. All right, we've entered into spring now. I went ahead and I switched over our pack station trade to bring in some small shields now. Because I have quite a lot of sidearms, so we don't need to bring those in, but we do need small shields if I'm going to do another little footman militia over here. Okay, small shields are coming in pretty quickly. Let's see if I can set up a new militia now. All right, so that's pretty good. We got 29 soldiers, and as soon as we either get more people or more sidearms in, or small shields, they will increase the numbers there. Let's see, we have 6 available living spaces, so I don't really need to create any new living spaces. Approval. Our approval is very good over here. I think our food is doing really well. We've got a lot of vegetables coming in. Let's just jump over to this other town really quickly and just see how they're doing with everything. Might be time to try to get to that upgraded deep mine option. So let's see. To do that, I have to first do charcoal building, and then I need another development point. Charcoal burning, and then deep mine. So I'm let's see what it's gonna take. Let's slow it down a bit. Let's see what it's gonna take to upgrade to the next level here. All right, so we need a few more level 1 burgage spots. All of them. We need a few more of everything. Let's start upgrading. And then I'll put down a few more burgage plots. Our tavern supply is getting a little low. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to a large tavern. Let's see if that helps us out. All right. So while we're waiting for that tavern to get upgraded, let's just pop back over here, take a look at what we're doing, what's happening over here. We have plenty of foragers. I think I'll leave those in there for now because we're going to rely heavily on those berries. And let's see, I'm thinking it might be close to time to try and take over another one of these regions. Let's zoom out here, and I think I have my eye on this one over here with the the wild animals, and it looks like it probably will be a really good farming land as well. So I think I want to try to take over this little area here. So let's just see. I think we have a good amount of militia. Let's go ahead and start that. Let's take over some land here really quickly. Alright, so I rallied them. And I'm gonna... Oh, they don't need to run. I'm just gonna have them kind of stroll over here. And hang out on this hill. Alright, and then... I'm gonna come over here, hang out on the hill over here. Alright, so also, let's just get them there a little bit quicker. I'm gonna fast forward. I also am gonna want to hire a couple of these mercenaries. Let's see, we can get crossbowmen, an archer, and a brigands. Or archers and archers. Okay, light archer and a heavy archer. Where are the brigands? Let's see. Maybe I should do... So I think I'll do this one and maybe this one with the 2 crossbowmen as well. Alright. Oops. No, I don't want to do all 3. Alright, so now I just need to find out where those guys erupted from. Oh, the edge here. Okay. They're all the way over there. So I'm going to have them run and catch up to us over here. And then these other guys are on this side. We'll have them come over this way as well. And let me fast forward so we can get all of our guys there. Alright, so everybody's almost pretty much in place. Oops, no, stay there. Stay there. Alright, so let me zoom out and we're going to claim this territory with our influence. And I'm going to set these guys up. So I have a lot of crossbowmen, so I hope they really work to our advantage. I'm going to try to get them maybe on the sides. Alright, so I think they're going to come from... I guess they're coming from this side? Where are they coming from? Well, they're coming from somewhere. I just don't know where they are right now. Oh, there they are. Okay, yeah. They were hiding in the trees. Alright, so here they come. Let's take a closer look at them. Oof. Yeah, they have a lot of... What was that, 7? I think we can take them. I think we're good. I think we can take these guys. Let me just get into formation here.
Yes, sire.
Okay, we'll put them there, put them there. Okay. These guys, you'll come and maybe just kick it right there. And everyone else line up behind them. Oh, these guys spread out. All right, we are starting the battle.
My liege. Advance.
Enemy has been spotted. All right, here they come. All right, we're already starting to shoot at them. They're splitting up a little bit. All right, oop, they're getting close. Let's bring these guys forward. Have them fall back a little bit. Bring these guys over here.
My lord. Attack.
All right, these guys are coming over here. Let's bring these guys over here now. I'm gonna take care of you guys on this side. I'm gonna have these guys come over this way.
Advance. My liege. Your orders. Destroy them.
Heavy infantry! Kill them!
Everybody forward. Everybody forward. Advance.
My liege!
Men.
I should probably have you guys set to run.
Men.
My liege! Orders! Full precision!
Okay, oh, they won on this side. Let's go after these guys now.
Your orders! Kill them!
Destroy them.
These guys won? Okay, yeah, they won on this side. Let's have everybody just gang up on these guys now. Yeah, and they're gonna run away. Everybody run.
My liege! My liege! Yes, sire! March!
Alright, they're gonna make me chase them down. Alright, is everybody else set to run? Yeah, okay. So you go after these guys. You go after these.
Your orders. Attack.
So I think I can probably actually disband my mercenaries at this point because I don't think I need them and I don't want to like end up having to pay for them for another month. Let's go ahead and just do that.
Yes!
All right.
Men.
Nope, there they are. Okay. All right, we are victorious. Wonderful. Now we just need to send everybody home.
My liege.
Your orders!
My lord. Men.
All right, these two need to go back over here before I can disband them.
Pick up the pace!
It looks like we lost a whole group of people here, so that's kind of sad, but what are you gonna do?
Pick up the pace! Run!
All right, so how exciting is that? Now we have a third region. We can start building this. Yeah, we have a good amount of money here in the treasury. we still have a good amount of influence. So as soon as we rebuild our militia, we even could come over here and try and take this one. But I have a feeling that that battle is going to be a little bit harder. All right, how are we doing on... Okay, the money over here is pretty good too. So I think I'll just go ahead and... Yeah, we're in May. I'm just going to go ahead and start a new village right here. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so I'm going to go over here to the administration tab and I'm going to click on Settlers Camp. We are going to start our new city, probably right here in the center. It's actually right here in the center on top of this hill. Looks like a really good spot to start this off. I'm just going to put my camp kind of off to the side here. Yeah, I'll just pick it. And we're going to give them a... I think we'll go with modest. I don't think we need to give them too much more than that because they do have a really rich animal. Because they do have a really good animal-rich deposit. So we'll just go with modest. Right, and I'm just going to hit pause for a second here, and we'll get this little town started off. We'll start with the logging camp. And this is going to be a little bit tough where the logging camp should go. Actually, yeah, looks like down here is going to be the best spot for it. Kind of a steep climb, but I think they'll be okay. I wonder, looks like I can probably put it on top. No, can I put it on top of the stream? I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. Wow. That seems like that shouldn't be allowed, but it is. So... yeah. See if anything gets affected there. Road come. The road up to here for now, while I plan out how I want this center to kind of look. I think the center is going to be right about here. So I'm going to go ahead and plant down some of my other required items. So the granary is going to go down right there. Storehouse is going to go down here as well. And I'm just going to put these back to back. I'll set up the market, and I'm doing this very similar to how I'd started one of my other towns, where I have the market on either side, but I don't want it to be too big. Yeah, I want like 2 or 3 mats on either side here. There we go. 4. I wonder if I could just get 4. All right, so now that we got those planted down, set up our main road for these. I'm just going to try to do it in kind of like as nice a circle as I can. Sort of finagle. It's probably not going to be that nice. And there are easier ways to do this rather than just doing it by hand if you want it to look nicer And you do that by kind of using some of the other buildings as a guide. I kind of just want to hand do it, like off the cuff. That doesn't look too bad. All right, so, oh, whoops. Yeah, we still got a bunch of dead bodies here. I don't think that that's going to be good for the people who are living here. I might actually have to set up. Yeah, I might have to set up. Where is it? Yeah, I might actually have to set up a corpse pit. Uh-huh. We will worry about that in a minute, because I don't think we want these bodies lying around here. I think that's going to affect the morale of the people. They're going to be a little creeped out by that. But we'll keep an eye on it and see how it goes. Alright, for the well, go ahead and try and put this somewhere where it's kind of out of the way, but not super out of the way. I would have loved for this to fit inside here, but it doesn't look like that's going to be working for me. So I'll just set it there. And I'm going to make kind of a little lane coming down this way. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit play now, and I'm going to let some of these buildings get built. I'm actually going to put the logging camp on the highest priority. And I'm going to pause the building of these for now because I want that logging camp built first. And I'll go hit play. And yeah, I think this is going to be a really nice, odd kind of looking village. But I'm going to make it as nicely organized as possible in this little space here. So for our wild, rich deposit here for the wild animals, looks like it might be best to maybe put our hunting camp maybe over on this side. Yeah, I don't think that's too steep for them to walk around, so I think yeah, right over here is probably going to be good for that. Right, so right. And I will actually just go ahead and pause this one as well. Oh, while I'm throwing in all these buildings, I will put in another hitching post. I think post over here, so it's kind of in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward now. Actually, I'll do medium speed, and I think I have. Yeah, these guys are back home now, so we can disband them. Everyone over here can get back to work on doing what they're doing. Just check on everybody over here. Our vegetables are doing okay. I might want to do one more vegetable village here. I mean, burgage plot. Maybe something like over here, perhaps. Getting low on firewood as well. Someone in the woodcutter lodge. Yeah, I might want to do another vegetable plot, but I'll wait on that until I get a little more done over here in this little village. All right, so yes, bodies need burial. We are, oof, our approval level is just atrocious. So I may have wanted to wait until these bodies decomposed before even starting this village. Let's see if we can do a corpse pit. I don't know if you can use it without a church. I'm going to throw the corpse pit over here. I'm going to make this high priority, and we'll see if we can take care of these bodies before I start losing all of my village. Yeah, this is an issue that I did not even see coming. Here, look at all these poor little dead soldiers. Yeah, people are leaving our town because they're so unhappy about seeing all these dead people. so I'm gonna throw everybody over here. Everybody needs to come and bury these bodies. Oh, did we get them all? That was fast. Alright, looks like maybe they all got taken away already. So now that that's finished, hopefully I don't lose any more people for being unhappy. They're still homeless, so we need to get some houses done. We need our other buildings finished, which they're working on right now. Alright, so now I have some of the main buildings done, and the next thing that we're going to need to tackle here is some burgage plots. So I'm going to do the first one, a large burgage plot, so that I can make it a vegetable plot right away. Alright, so goal here, make this area for the house a lot smaller than it currently is. Alright, so it looks like I might have to just go with something like this, even though I don't like how much space is being used up for the house, but it's not giving me a lot of better options here, so I kind of have to go with this for now. Alright, so we'll do that, and then we'll just wait for that one to get built. Need someone available to build it. Let's use... God, I'm still losing my people. Gosh. This town is not good. I lost 3 people from my town. They all moved away. Yeah, and that's all because of those bodies. So that is a new situation for me. I've actually never run into that before, so that's interesting. So if you're one of those look on the bright side people, looks like this means we do not need as much food as we normally would. Alright, so both of our people now should be living in this burgage plot. I'm going to turn it into a vegetable garden. One person over here cutting wood. One person over here hunting. So we get enough food here. And then this is going to be a really, really slow growth village. Alright, so while I'm waiting for some of the food and stuff to get stocked, let's just run over to some of our towns that aren't doing badly. And we'll just check them out and see how they're doing. We are... Yeah, we're getting a little low on fuel, which is fine because I just put another person over here to cut wood, and they are actually... The pantry's full over here, so I might even... Guess I don't really... Nah, I don't need to build another one. Tavern supply seems to be a little bit wonky over here, so let's check on that. We should be importing some barley. Yeah. Importing barley. We should have a malt shop. Malt house. Where? There it is. Okay. Yep, I have someone working there. Okay. So yeah, they're turning barley into malt. Okay. So the last piece of this puzzle is going to be turning one of these burgage plots into a can't do that one. Maybe I'll do this. Sure. Yeah, turning one of these burgage plots into a brewery extension. So yeah, I'll do this one. And then they will start to make the beer, and then we'll have enough booze to go around the entire city. We'll make everybody super duper happy. We'll probably get above 50. Are we so sad now, people? Okay, so they're not super happy about taxes. They probably could use another church over here. So I don't think it would be a bad idea to set that up. Yeah, I'm gonna put one right there. All right. Let's come over here and check on these guys over here and see how they're doing. Now, I'm definitely going to want to make sure that I do some more burgage plots over here in this town so that when people are ready to move in, they have their houses all ready for them. So I think I'll just set some people up over here. Maybe in the middle here. No. Yeah, let's do a few right here. Alright, so let's see. We timber. One timber. We're doing really awesome in this town. Oh my goodness. Our other town is running out of fuel. I'm going to take this person out of here and this person out of here to go help build those houses. Come and check and see what's happening over here. Yeah, it says we're running out, but it does not look like that is the case. I'm going to try to import some goods to maybe help us move things a little bit faster here. All right, so I'm going to put down a pack station right. All right, so now the pack station is finished over here. So one of my goals now is going to be to try to get in some roof tile from this town. Well, who's making it? This town? I think they're making roof tile. So try to get in some roof tile from them. I want to send. I don't want to. I want to send them. Hides, maybe. Send them hides. See. Roof tiles.
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beat.
Pause it really quickly and run over here, and we'll switch this one to do the same thing. Let's trade with this town now, and we're going to send them roof tiles. And we'll receive the hides. Alright, so now, yes, I have someone working. So now I want to make sure I have someone working here to be able to go and do that. It's going to be kind of tough. Because we only have 2 people. Okay. Oh, there we go. And let's see how long this takes work. There they go. They're off to go oddly in the wrong direction.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grey.
Over here and get the hides. I see. So there she goes. She's going off to go do the trade. So what we need in is 10 roof tile. The 10? Because I want to get the church built. Oh no, that's up. We actually don't even need the roof tile yet. Sorry, guys. What I am going to need is some planks. Maybe I should do that. Let's pause this and try that out. Because, yeah, trying to make the planks here is going to be dang near impossible. There. Okay. So, there we go. Do that. Receive planks. Alright, I'm going to set up another pack station in this town and our first main town as well. Let's put you right there. Got one over here as well. Alright, so now that this station is working, let's see. Okay, yeah, we have some planks. Now I'm going to switch this out to... I want stone. Hopefully I have enough stone over here to spare. 20 stone. Okay, we'll have to deal with it.
Is it me? Or is that hinge
Stone.
a bit stiff?
So we're going to do stone instead, and... how much stone we have over here? 20 as well. Yeah, we all might need to import a little bit of stone. There it is, trading post. And we'll import, oh, I'm already importing about 20 stone. Let's go to 30 here. Okay. Then we'll have this one do the same. Port out 30 stone. Oh. Alright, we have 10 stone so far. I think we're pretty close to being able to set up our church. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna put the church in right here, I think.
The fields need a bit of a drink. So could I.
Alright, we got our church built. We are really close to being above 50 approval, which will start getting us more people over in our 2-person town. Alright, we've got a good amount of wood. I'm gonna go ahead and take that person out of there and put them in the storehouse. Let's go collect it and bring it over here. Oh, we got another person. I'm gonna put them here in the granary. We have room for one more person before I need to start building more houses. And I will actually set up, once we get that new person in, they'll go straight into building this house. So our firewood seems to be a little strange right now. Even though we are full up over here, it seems to be registering way less firewood than we have. So I'm going to assume that this is sort of maybe a little bit glitched out right now because there's no reason why we shouldn't have enough firewood. So I'm actually going to build a whole new woodcutter's lodge over here. And once this is built and we have someone in there, that should actually take care of the... We have 4 people to build, so that's good. Alright, I'm going to throw a few people over here to help cut the wood now. And this last person, I might actually put you in the storehouse here. Alright, so it looks like we finally have all of our 5 people back. Look at that. Room for at least one more family. I'm going to build some more burgage pots. Put those right here. Well, actually, I'll do a big one. Another big one. See if it'll fit nicely right here. Mess up the teeny tiny amount of stone. Looks like that we don't have. Did this already get messed up? Where'd it go? Looks like all of our stone is... Oh, because it's not stone. It's salt. This is salt. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Do I want to do this? Alright, yep. One more house there. For... they're kind of small for a vegetable plot. Pause the build on that one. Do this one instead. It's a little bit larger. Also gonna need a saw. Right over here. Alright, we got in some money over here so I can order the mule for here, and then I can actually set up a trade now with our newest town. This one. figure out what goods I want, because I might need to send in. Yeah, I might need to send in a lot of planks to keep going here. We're okay on food. That's really good. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Something's happening, y'all. They are trying to claim one of our areas here. This one, actually. We just stole from them. We're gonna have to do some more fighting. There's a lot of dead bodies. Alright, we're gonna have to defend our territory. Let's get all of our people here. Let's rally them right here. Actually rally them. We'll fight them a little bit closer here. They are going to... No, we might have to... I send them all here. Now, I think I may have to actually even hire some of these guys. I might do these two smaller ones here. Okay. We'll get them into place as well. The guys are, oof, way over there. All right, I think we have them pretty much in position. Now we're just waiting for them to get over here. I'm not sure if they're going to go the long way, which means they might come around this way. Nope, no thank you. There they are. They're coming up this way.
Your orders! Yes! Your orders!
I don't think we lost too many people.
My liege! Yes, sire!
All right, there we go. That was a really fantastic fight there. I think I did really well. I'm going to disband my mercenaries here. Let's send all of our people back home. All right, so that was actually pretty good. I don't think we lost too many people. A few Ratoon we lost, but no, not too many. Go ahead and build those guys back up. These guys we didn't lose any, so that's wonderful. Yeah, we did so awesome. Okay. Oh, we got this built, so let me see. Oh, I need some money before I can set that up. Oh my gosh, and we are full up. We need to have more burgage plots built. I think I will actually use this space for some regular sized burgage plots. So as soon as we get our garrison tower built, we'll get a new Ratoon unit for free for this little town. So I'm actually really happy and surprised that this town has bounced back from the way it started, because I really was not sure if it was going to. Just having two people working and building everything. So that's actually a very, I'm pretty happy about that accomplishment. It looks like we're just low on logs here, which I don't see why we are. Maybe we just need another ox. Maybe I'll take this livestock and force you to come work over here because we just need you to move logs. All right, our annual royal tax is getting a little out of control. So as soon as I get this manor built here and I get that new Ratoon unit, I am going to take over that last piece of land. Because this is just going to keep going up and up and up and up until it gets a little out of control. So what we need is for this to hurry up and get built. We have all the pieces except for the logs we're just waiting on. You know what? Let's take the livestock out of that. Maybe they're too focused on getting them and bringing them here. So maybe that's the problem. There they go. Here it comes. Here it comes. I'm going to take this guy out of here because I think we have enough wood. Ooh, we need to upgrade our storehouse. I will do that as soon as this gets built. I'm not going to try to divide people's attention here. Man, this is going to take a year.
Poor quality.
Might be faster, honestly, if I were to build a logging camp over here. Honestly. Let's just do it. Uh-oh, fire has broken out. Oh, let's go check it out. Why have you gone on fire? Oh, it's our manor even. All right, is it all out? Let's rebuild. That was a quick fire. It wasn't too bad. Goodness, it's taking forever. Let's get this one finished. One of the problems is I don't have enough money right now to order another ox. So there's just one ox trying to pull all of the building material from one location to another. I think I built. Yeah, I did build one, but I just can't. I need 10 more coins here to be able to order one. So, as soon as this gets built, I think we'll be able to speed this process up. Okay, manor is built. All right, so let's slow it down a bit. We're going to do the fuel stockpile at 11. I'm going to do the taxes at 9. The tithe, I don't really need to worry about that, so I'm not going to bother. And let's check out our new ratoon. All right. So we basically just need to upgrade all of these. It's going to take all of our money. So the issue is now, if we need to pay our taxes, which is going to happen in 138 days, we are not going to be able to pay the taxes. So we definitely need to take over this last piece of land. So before I do that, I want to build up my treasury a little bit more because I do need to hire a lot of these mercenaries in order to help. So that's going to take at least, what, $200, $400, something like that. So we'll go ahead and wait for these taxes to roll in. And meanwhile, actually just check and see what our taxes are set at. All right, so where is the manor? Looks like it's being rebuilt over here, but okay, that's fine. Taxes are 11. I'm going to put them at 13 over here. And let's see what they are over here. Move that up to 13 also. We don't need the tithe. We're done with that. We don't need any extra influence. I'll remove that over here as well. All right, might even up these taxes a little bit more because we actually have a lot of really good influence. So I'll put that up to 13 as well. So we'll just wait for these taxes to come in. Meanwhile, we could use some more houses over here actually. So let's see. We do need to try and upgrade as well. Oh, we need our clothing stall. That's what it is. So let's go ahead and build that. There you are. Okay. Let's put you right there. All right, I'm going to set a couple people over here to start making clothes. That's going to fulfill this last little clothing stall supply. Okay, so we have about 400 now in the treasury. Oh, we just got another development point. I could either double the meat production or double the hide production. Either one of those would be really good at this point. I think I might just go with meat since I think we definitely need a little bit more meat over here. So we'll do that. But in the meantime, I think we're almost ready to totally take over this entire map. So, let me just check on all these. Yeah, everyone's looking pretty good. That's odd. Okay, so we only have 12 out of 24. That's not great. I think we'll be okay though. So I'm going to go ahead and rally all of my troops. And I'm going to bring them over this way. All right, while I'm at it, let's go ahead and hire our mercenaries. So I'm going to hire all of them. And I'm just going to send them all into this location with everyone else. Okay, we're almost all completely in the same location. So let's go ahead and let's attempt to take over this last piece of land. All right. Now I don't know which... Oh, there they come from this way. Okay, so that's great. What would be really great, actually, if I can get over all of my archers to be over here on this cliff. And maybe we can start taking people out before they can even get up to us. So they're probably going to come up this way. Yeah. So let's get everybody over a little bit closer over that way. All you guys line up over here and we'll just start attacking them. And then these guys, we'll line you guys up over here. All right, yeah, that is a lot of army, so this may or may not work. Crossing fingers. Oh, here we go. Battle has begun. All right. These guys actually need to come over. We'll put you right there. All right, you'll come closer. You all come closer. Attack as quickly as possible. We're going to take out this first wave. All right, these guys are going after these guys. So we're going to bring these guys forward and attack them. And we'll have everybody set to run so that they're going a little bit faster. All right, I'm gonna have these guys come over here and get those guys. And then, oh, I definitely want my crossbowmen to come and back up. Yeah, I don't want them involved in any hand-to-hand combat. All right, these guys come and get these guys. These guys come behind here. These guys are gonna come and wrap around back here. These guys, okay, now we're gonna go have the archers go after the other archers. If we can select them. There we go. We're gonna have you guys go over there. You guys go after them. Everybody set to push forward. Okay, those guys got destroyed. I'm gonna send some of these guys after the archers. I think they'll be fine over there. I think they're good over here. Okay, let's go after these archers now, because that's the last little bit of attacks we need to do. Send them running. All right, we tackled those guys. They're done for. And now all we're going after now is the archer. And once you got those on the run, you're pretty much good to go. All right, y'all. We've done it. We have taken over the entire region. It is ours. We are the kings and queens of this nation. And that is that. I want to thank you for watching. If you have a second to leave a comment, please do. Let me know how you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy videos like this, I suggest you subscribe for more. And lastly, don't forget to click that like button. I'm trying to get this video to at least 100 likes to unlock the next video. And I wish you guys all a wonderful evening.